I'm now in what feels like the final stretch of my third trimester, and honestly, a gentle sort of wonder has just settled upon me. This whole season has been full of grace, peace, and wonder. I will never forget the first time I felt my baby move inside me and hearing their heartbeat for the very first time, and subsequently at every midwife appointment I went to. I don't think that's something I can ever really explain. You just have to experience it. I often catch myself tracing circles on my belly and just lost in the awe of what my body is doing. I'm literally growing a tiny human inside of me, and I can never ever get over that fact. I'm still trying to comprehend that. It's just a secret bond that you share, just you and your baby, heart to heart, every single day. I would never ever ever take that for granted. But while this miracle unfolds inside me, I am realizing that the changes happening on the outside are just a little harder to deal with than I expected. Lately, I look in the mirror and I don't fully recognize my own reflection. My belly has grown so beautifully and I love my baby bump, but my nose has also grown and not as beautifully. It's puffier, wider, and I wasn't really prepared for my nose expanding. My face is also a lot fuller and my skin has changed in texture, and these stretch marks on my belly, I was not expecting them to come like this. I knew that I may get stretch marks and I did everything I could to prevent them, but they had a mind of their own. And at first I panicked. I felt a little guilty for caring about how my body looked when I know that it's doing something so incredible. But truthfully, I care. Hi guys, welcome back to a new video. I just realized that since I've been doing YouTube, I have been on my own. I haven't been in a house with family. Even when I film and my husband is at home, he knows to give me my privacy. But I'm currently in Canada, and I am going to be having my baby in Canada, and I'm in my sister's house and she has kids, and there's so much noise, and I'm wondering if this microphone is doing its job of picking just my voice, or if you're going to be hearing the TV, the kids running around, basically family being family. But anyway, I just wanted to do my makeup because I am going to be going for a walk. I have, apparently this is the best donut in my sister's city. So this is apple filling, and I think this is raspberry filling. I think so. I don't know. And I have black coffee all the way over there, and my sheets are light colored, and I'm trying to do my makeup, and I need to position better. Just give me a second. Okay, so I think I'm in a good position. Let's do a taste test before I start my makeup. Can this focus? I think that's the apple. This might be the... I don't know. This is black coffee. This tastes so nice. The donut is too sweet. And because the donut is too sweet, it pairs really well with this. Actually, I'm going to have another bite. It's raining really heavily right now, and I am hoping that this microphone takes out all the background noise. I am trying my best to film today, but it feels like everything is just like, girl, what are you doing? Let's talk a little about how I've been feeling while I do my makeup. So I am currently 3 weeks away from my due date, and I am actually okay. So I don't know what's going on. Oh my god, what is going on? Can I breathe? Can I please breathe? See, it's peeling. What's going on? Please let me be great. Oh my god, what's going on? Oh, Lord, please. I'm currently 3 weeks away from my due date, and I didn't think I would. I didn't think physically I was going to change as much as I've changed. I know pregnancy changes you. I know you look different during pregnancy, but I think the only change I was mentally prepared for was getting stretch marks. I don't think I was mentally prepared for my facial features to change, and they've changed to a level I don't recognize myself. I do not like looking in the mirror because I do not like what I see. And I haven't gotten emotional about these changes until quite recently. Actually, this week I went to get my hair done because this is going to be my birthing hair, and I was just trying to get myself ready for baby to come, and I wanted something easy. So I went to get my hair done, and I could not avoid the mirror. The mirror is literally in front of you. You're seeing the lady do your hair, and you're seeing yourself. And I was almost in tears because I didn't like what I was seeing, and I have avoided the mirror for so long. I do my makeup almost every time, whether I'm leaving the house or not. I do my makeup because my past self, if I felt bad, or if I felt sad or down or low, if I took care of my outer appearance, it lifted my mood. So I was using that same mentality with this new self. Just take care of your outer appearance, it's going to lift your mood. But no matter how much makeup I do, I don't like what I see. I don't recognize the person staring at me in the mirror, and makeup does not help. Makeup does not hide the fact that my nose is like extremely gigantic, or my face is swollen and a lot fuller than it was before, and I just I don't like how I look, so I don't feel good. And I hate to admit it because it makes me realize how much my physical appearance plays a factor in how I see myself, which I don't necessarily think is a good thing. I mean, I am doing something really difficult. My body is doing something really difficult, and if it has to change, it's going to change. And my face is not the permanent changes that are going to happen. I'm going to get my face back. I'm going to get my weight back. Obviously, I know it takes work, but I just keep on reminding myself that I'm going to get these things back. So if I have like 4 weeks before baby comes, and then I have, let's say, 1 month before I start seeing changes, that's not the worst thing in the world. And if it affects me so much, then I can just keep on avoiding mirrors. But yeah, I had a good cry on the day I went to make my hair. It was just the mental stuff. So yeah, it was hard. It was hard. I don't want to admit it. I don't want to be the kind of person that cares so much about her physical self. But Apparently, I kind of am. Um, and I want to be a selfless person and say it's not about me, it's about the baby. As long as the baby is healthy, that's all that matters. Those are true, but I still care about myself. So anyway, that's just the little updates I had to make. I don't know if anyone else feels that way or if it's just me. But it is what it is, to be honest. So let's finish this makeup. This is the finished look. I went for really natural, I think. I didn't really do a lot in hiding this acne spots. And I think if I did a better job, I could probably like make my nose look smaller. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. What do you think? Guys, so my friend came in this morning to give me some baby stuff because we are having our baby in Canada, but we are going back to the UK when baby is fit to travel. It would be kind of expensive to buy all the things that we need here when we can't carry them over. So we're thinking about what to do. Either we're going to cargo these things over, which would still cost money, and maybe even cost less to just buy them here, try to sell them on Facebook Marketplace, and then buy them there again. But luckily for me, I am so grateful to her. She had a baby last year, so she got me some of the things that she has put in storage for when she gets pregnant again. So I'm just going to see how I can fit everything into this room. I'm just going to see how I can fit everything into this room. So I'll do that, and then I think I'm going to wash my bottles and my breast pump stuff and do some sanitization today before I go for my walk. So let's do that basically. This journey of pregnancy is one of the most powerful and most beautiful journeys that I have ever been on in my entire life. And that might sound cliche, but it's 100% truth. However, it can also sometimes feel lonely and overwhelming when all the content I mostly see on social media are about all the positive, good, great, amazing things about it, and no one really talking about the changes that come with your body and how that could affect you mentally. And it's also sometimes deeply emotional when your body is changing faster than your mind can keep up with. I miss the way I used to feel in my own body. I miss the way I used to move. I miss the way I used to look. And there's some things that pregnancy has done to my body that cannot be undone. There's a strange kind of grief in this transformation. Grief for the body I once had and the comfort I felt in it. There's also gratitude because every ache, every stretch, every puffiness, every pound I'm gaining is part of this journey of growing this child that I prayed to God for, of growing this child that God has blessed me with. And it just means that I am one stage closer to meeting my baby, which I am so grateful for. So I'm trying to give myself grace to speak kindly to my own reflection, even on the days I feel anything but beautiful. My body is changing, yes, and it is harder than I thought to accept these changes. But my body is also stronger than I could ever imagine. For that singular fact, I am very grateful to God. I'm learning through this journey that it's okay to feel two things at the same time. I can feel deep love for this growing life inside me, and I can still grieve the body that I once knew. I don't think it's selfish, it's just being honest. And maybe that's the most secret part of this transformation, the raw, unfiltered truth of becoming someone new.